Hi guys, let's talk Grant. Let's talk Grant. Rob Holding is his name. Let's talk about the guy. Now we know how he came for 2 million. When I first heard about him, coincidentally, he happened to be at the Toulon tournament with Callum Chambers, which I was watching already, and I fell in love with his ball playing. But since he's come here, I've seen a lot more. I like the main thing I like about him is he's aggressive, and he's aggressive in the right way. What I mean by that is he's not running around screaming, "I'm a centre back. I'm the strongest in the world." It's subtle. It's subtle things. A subtle stepping on a forward's heels. A subtle leaving a leg in. A subtle shirt pull. Do you know how many times he got away with pulling Aguero's shirt against City on Sunday? He looks like a real old school centre back. He's got an old head on young shoulders, and I'm scared for how good the guy could be. He looks very good. The ball playing is there. The defensive things are there. He just needs to improve for me a bit his concentration, and the most important thing that's only going to come with playing games is his experience. We need Holding to get destroyed. We need him to get annihilated in matches. There's a lot of talk about him being better than John Stones. On ability, he probably could claim to be better than John Stones. But why I don't say that is because you've looked at John Stones. He's played over 100 top flight games, etc. How many has Holding played? Even at Bolton, how much did he play? At best, it's a season in top flight men's football where you need to get results. So he's still learning and he's still yet to be tested in that regards. Probably that's why Wenger's very reluctant to play him. I mean, he's only played a couple of games. Like you see with Wenger, he likes to blood people in. But he's been, I will give it to him, he's been very good in the games he's played. Bit shaky versus Middlesbrough, but a fantastic game on the weekend against City. A fantastic game earlier in the season against Leicester. And he got destroyed, unfortunately, against Liverpool, but he weren't even the worst on the pitch, and that weren't his fault. So yeah, there's a lot to like about Holding, but we now need him to be tested to play, to stay in the side, to play a certain amount of games, because that's the only way you're going to get better, by seeing the difference in the Premier League. Like you see with someone with Aguero, he probably learned a lot playing against Aguero, but he would have learned a lot losing. I'm not saying I want to lose at all, but you get where I'm going. Let's take Varane as an example. Varane had massive problems concentrating, and he used to get caught out and have to rely on his pace until the one time he couldn't. Now he stops doing that. He had problems with strength, especially at set pieces. Ironically, another centre back, Hummels, at the World Cup bullied him for a set piece, and I believe, if my memory serves me right, scores. Varane is now tried to get stronger in regards to his physique, so that doesn't happen at set pieces. You see where I'm going. Obviously, in the Premier League, things can happen in an instant. A centre forward could pull off quickly and go bang, run, score. And Holding needs to be ready for that, and he's only going to be ready if he plays a certain amount of games, and if he plays football where he actually makes mistakes. He's allowed to make mistakes. He's constantly in the side. That's the only way he's going to get better, by being tested. I mean, on ability, he probably can claim to be better than John Stones, but can you really be screaming he's better than John Stones again when John Stones has, what, 100 plus top flight appearances, or men's football proper where you need to get results appearances? How much does Holding have? Holding doesn't have as much as Stones. Holding is coming a long way. He's doing very well for himself. I really am excited about how good the guy could be. But that's just it for me. Like, he just, concentration, and he needs to be tested and ripped so you can, because the best way to learn is from defeat. That's the only way. But he'll get that in time. Like I keep saying John Stones. Rob Holding looks crazy, man. Like, I don't want to make too many conclusions, because again, he hasn't played that much football for us, or that much football in the Premier League, which I want him to, so we can see actually where he's at defensively and development wise. But he looks scary, man. Like, Rob Holding looks like a real centre back. The leadership qualities, in my opinion, he looks like he's very vocal. I don't think he can be that very vocal when there's senior players around him. But as he gets older, he looks like he's going to take on the leadership aspect and be very vocal. And he looks like a real centre back. Like, do I dare say he looks like, he reminds me of Terry, a young Terry? I do. He has all the makings to be just like John Terry, and I'm scared for how good this guy could be. I hope we keep hold of him. Like Wenger said, I'm sorry he didn't cost 50 million, but yeah, guys, Rob Holding, we just need him to get ripped, to get better. But he looks like a scary player. Deluded Gunner, I'm signing out, guys. Please subscribe. Please share the video. Please like the video. Please comment if you agree. Yeah.